All right, my mathematicians, my mathletes in action. We are continuing with our investigation into fractions. So if you would be so kind, please, as to turn to page 461 in your volume 2 GoMath book. And that's going to be chapter 8, lesson 4. And you can see that the goal here is that I can use fraction models to name parts of a whole. All right, so let's take a look at this problem here. And we got some vocabulary very important for us to know. So it says the first pizzeria in America opened in New York in 1905. The pizza recipe came from Italy. Look at Italy's map. What fraction of the flag is not red? Not red. Okay. So let's do some review here. Name the equal parts of a whole. A fraction can name more than one equal part. All right. So the flag is divided into three equal parts, and two parts right here are not red. All right. So 2/3 of the colors are not red. Key vocabulary here, and we will practice saying these words, is that the numerator is the top number and the denominator is the bottom number. So the numerator and the denominator. So 2/3 or two parts out of three. So we would write that and say 2/3. Now, I'm going to kind of go off on a little tangent here. Um, and that is when you write fractions, please do not use, and I know that sometimes it's difficult to do, especially on a keyboard, because we don't have this option, but please do not use the slanted fraction bar. Later on, when we get into, and this may be 4th, 5th grade, but when we get into things like this, where it's 4 and 2/3, it just works better for computation. It works better for just overall reading, because if you had this right here, all right, is that 42/3? I mean, are we trying to say this? 42/3? Or are we saying 4 and 2/3? So, just a small thing there that will separate you from those just pretending to know math and those that really do. So, a numerator tells how many parts are being counted. This is what we often refer to as the part. The denominator tells how many equal parts are in the whole or in the group. And this is what we've come to know as the whole. So part over whole. Numerator over denominator. So you can count equal parts such as the 6 to make a whole. Let's go back to right here. When all the parts are shaded, one whole shape is equal to all of its parts, and it represents a whole. So 3/3 is equal to 1. All right, later on, I mean, let's see, 7/7, that's equal to 1. 47/47, that's equal to 1. 2,847 over 2,847 is equal to 1. N over N is equal to 1. All right, let that sink in for a little bit. As we come back down here, so let's count the parts here that are shaded. 1/6. And then we have 1/6 and 1/6, that's 2/6. And then we have 1, 2, and 3, 3/6. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 4/6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5/6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that is 6/6, which is equal to 1 whole. Excellent. All right, let's move along here and take a look at a few other examples here. Write the missing word or number to name the shaded part. So right here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total. And of the 6, 2 of them are colored in or shaded. So we would say 2/6. Right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total pieces. And of those 8, 5 are shaded. So 5/8. Right here, 1, 2, and 3. And 2 of the 3 are shaded. And right here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total pieces. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are shaded in. So 6/6 or 1 whole. All right. I think you guys are ready to do the show and share portion. So go ahead and pause the video. When you're done, come on back and we'll see how you did. All right. I am anticipating all kinds of great answers here, but just in case you happen to miss one or confused on one, go ahead and change it. All right. This is the portion of the assignment where it's okay to make mistakes. Actually, it's okay to make mistakes anywhere, but here especially is you taking the information that we just heard and then seeing if you can do some of it on your own. So right now it says shade 2 parts out of 8 equal parts and write a fraction in words and in numbers to name the shaded part. So we're going to do some shading here. All right. And really it does not matter which 2 we use, which one we're going to shade. Makes no difference at all. Okay, so we will we'll shade this one. And uh-oh, got 2 of them there. So there's 1, and there is, we'll put it right there. There's 2. Okay, so 2 parts. That's read as 2/8. And we would write that as 2/8. No, we would not do that. Remember what I said. We will not use the slashes. That is wrong. Let's bring it around over here, though, so we can see our mistake. We are going to write that as 2/8. All right. Looks like a little bit more the same. Write the fraction that names each part. Write a fraction in words and in numbers to name the shaded part. So each part is, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So each of the parts are 1 of the 4. That would be our unit fraction. And of those, 1, 2 fourths are shaded in. And we would write that as 2/4. Each part is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So each part is 1/6, or our unit fraction. How many of them are shaded in? 1, 2, 3. So 3/6 of them are shaded in, and we would write that as 3/6, or 3/6. Right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Each part represents 1/4, or that unit fraction. How many are shaded in? Well, that's going to be 3/4. And we would write that as 3/4. Okay. Well, you are set and ready to go. If you have any questions, go ahead and reach out to one of your teachers. If you need to make some changes, go ahead and make some changes. Other than that, good luck with your assignment, and I know you'll do your best.